Yo guys, what is up? It's your boy Dig and Talks. Welcome back to another NBA discussion video. In today's video, I just want to talk about the future of the Orlando Magic and what's their next step. I also wanted to talk about some of their young, promising players. So the first player I wanted to talk about is Mo Bamba. So Mo Bamba is a 7-foot center with a 7'10" wingspan, who was seen as a lob threat and an interior defender coming out of college. He was compared to Rudy Gobert in the draft. He averaged nearly 4 blocks in college. But the thing is, I'm not seeing him get much of an opportunity in Orlando. I'm not seeing him get much PT, any playing time. He's not getting much. And I think he deserves it. I think he needs to show everyone that he deserves to be on a team and to be either starting center or a good backup center. But yeah, I think Orlando needs to decide if it's either focus on Mo Bamba and give him a chance, or keep giving big playing time to Vucevic and give Bamba less of a chance and less of an opportunity to improve. The second person I wanted to talk about is Markel Fultz, who has struggled in his first couple NBA seasons. But last year he was looking solid. Last year he averaged 12 points and 5 assists, and I think he will have a big step to see. So far in the season, in the small sample size we have, he's played 6 games and he's averaged 16 points and 6 assists in his first 6 games. He is inconsistent from 3, but I'm not too worried because he has improved on other aspects of his game. He improved his free throw shooting. He went from a 73% free throw shooter to a 89% free throw shooter in his first 6 games. He looks like a true point guard. He gets his teammates involved, and he's a really good facilitator, and I think he will really improve this year and improve in the long run, and I think he could become an all-star in the future. The third player I want to talk about is Cole Anthony, who is another good point guard for Orlando and promising. He's a great scorer, and that's what he does. He's a great scorer. He scores the basketball. He puts it in the basket, and I think that's all he needs to do. He's great off the bench. He's shown his scoring ability early on. He scored 16 points against the 76ers, who, keep in mind, are first in defensive rating in the NBA. He is struggling with the shooting, especially the 3 ball. But I'm not too worried because, we know he can shoot the 3 and he can make that shot for himself. He's just young. It's his first season. It's his first couple of games. You can't expect much from him. The last player I wanted to talk about when it comes to young players is Jonathan Isaac. Jonathan Isaac is a lengthy defender who can guard both on the perimeter and on the inside. He's 6'11". He's a solid offensive player last year. He put up 12 points last year, but defense is his specialty. He averaged 1.5 steals and 1.5 blocks. I see him winning Defensive Player of the Year in the future, and I see him being about a 16 to 20 points per game scorer. He will be missing a year of basketball this year from an injury he got early on in the bubble, which is concerning, but I hope he can overcome the injury and be great for the Orlando Magic. Alright, so moving on to what the Orlando Magic can do. With all these great young players, the Magic needs to focus on their young talent and trade some of their older players who have high trade value, such as Vucevic and Fournier, who are currently in their primes, but they're on a non-contending team. So I think if Orlando traded these 2 players to a contending team for future picks or young players with high ceilings, it would be great for them for the future. A team that comes to mind for me is the Boston Celtics, especially trading Vucevic over there. They do all their needing to contend, actually contend for a championship, is a reliable center who can get boards and can stretch the floor. And I think Vucevic is legit the perfect center for that. He grabs boards, and he's one of the best 3-point shooting centers in the league. I just think Orlando can make some good moves, and if they do, I see them contending for a championship in the next 5 years or so on. But they just need to make those moves for it to be a possibility, basically. Before I end this video, I just wanted to talk about Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon had a really high ceiling. Coming out of the draft, everyone thought he was going to be great. He was picked 4th in the 2014 draft, and he was improving every year up until around 2019, where his points per game went down along with his rebounds per game. After his great 2018 season, everyone thought he was going to be a fantastic young player with all this potential. But in the last 2 seasons, he hasn't really improved. In fact, he's actually gotten worse. I mean, he could improve, but I think he isn't helping the Magic in any way. They aren't winning more games. And if I were the Magic, I would trade Aaron Gordon. But that's not up to me. It's up to their front office, who I'm sure will make a good decision and can make good decisions. But I do worry for him and Orlando, keeping him there for his career. Anyway, guys, that was my video, just, talking about the Orlando Magic. I just wanted to give my opinions and talk about what they could do for their future and where I see them in the future. So if you guys wanted more of these type of videos, leave a like, comment any videos or topics you want me to talk about. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching and enjoy 2021. See ya.